Well, I've been super busy, but here I am, and I owe some people some Genesis mining upgrades, so I'm going to take care of that now. And as we wait for things like Coinbase and things like that and Genesis mining to move, well, I'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the crypto space. First of all, let's look at the dashboard here. The top three here are frozen: Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Dash. But we got decent amounts going. My ether is rising. I guess that's pretty much the best choice right now on Genesis mining. My Monero pays out now that I moved it to Ethereum Classic, but if you choose Monero, you have to have zero point 0.4 Monero before it will pay out. So you have to have a lot of hash power. So anyway, we're going to upgrade Ethereum. It seems like that's what people are using my code for. And everybody that uses my code, I really appreciate it. I've been getting some people back without doing a video on it, but I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought that I would do it so you guys know that I'm still around and alive and kicking. So the first person I'm going to get back here is Tuan Vu. He used my code for some Ethereum. So we're going to go ahead and use his code. I'm going to use Bitcoin because I'm a glutton for punishment and I love the fees. Let me see if I can get, there's his promo code. Let's hope it works. Let's validate it. It's valid. Very good. Tuan Vu, I really appreciate you. And I'm probably going to come back and hit you again because you got me for more than 2 mega hash, but I have to get a bunch of people today. So there you have it. So I'm confirming the order. Copying the address. Going to Coinbase. Coinbase has been slow pretty much. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I think that the volume that everybody's getting and everything like Poloniex is freaking out, and Change Jelly, which uses Poloniex, is freaking out. And, Bittrex has been pretty solid. But, yeah, they're just freaking out by the sheer volume. I mean, the amount of money, we were talking about there was going to be a lot of money coming into the space. Well, it's happened. And, it looks like it's taking a little breather now. But, I mean, going from 17 billion to 85 billion in a matter of a month or month and a half is pretty crazy. Okay, so let's see if this went through for Tuan Vu. It did. All right, Tuan. And now I'm going to do it again. Same deal for somebody named Peter. Peter doesn't want to have too complicated a name there. So anyway, Peter, I'm getting you back as well. Same deal. 2 mega hash of ether. Let's pull up your code. And let's see what happens here. You are valid as well. Perfect. So yeah, the Ethereum is paying out pretty well now that Ethereum's I haven't looked. Let me see where it's at right this second. It's at $188, which is insane because just in January I was buying it for $10. So the gains that I've had on Ethereum and some of these other ones is just crazy. I look in Coinfolio and see what the value of my portfolio is, which doesn't even include the daily Genesis mining, and I'm just shocked. It's like I haven't really put in. I put in a good chunk, but to have the value that it sits at right now for it, that's the same as some stock funds that I've been putting in for years, is just kind of mind blowing. I'm not complaining. I'm glad I got in a little bit ahead of the curve. Let's see if we have the right address here. 1NE76 again. And how much is this? Should be 0.0 This one's 0.024. I think the last one was 0.023. So anyway, I'm sending this off for Peter. And there it goes. Let's see if this should bump my dashboard up to now to about, should be at 43. No, it hasn't done it yet. I haven't got the, it hasn't approved the hash power yet. I'm going to reload it one more time. There it is. All right, I'm going to get one more person, and then I'm going to do a little chat about the market. I'm going to upgrade the hash power again. I'm going to use old boy NM, who used my code again. This guy's turning out to be a good friend, and I really appreciate him. I can do the same thing. 2 mega hash of Ether. And I really appreciate you all using my code. And I've gotten back everybody, and I'm going to go back around and get them again. Like I said, I don't always do videos when I use people's codes. There's just too many now. So, but I do get you back, and I do put it in the comments where you commented and said you used my code. Let's see if old boy NM's is good. Promo code not valid. Let's try that again. Sometimes if the code's not valid, you have to like do a space behind it and then backspace. Okay, like this. There's a space, and then we'll delete it. Let's try it again. Oh boy. I'm sorry, old boy NM. I'm not going to be able to get you this time. I'm going to send you a little message, though, and maybe we can get this straightened out. So let's chat about the markets. So we did hit a look about 85 billion in market cap, and we've pulled back to 83.8. So I guess some people have taken a little bit of profits after that huge run up. God knows I thought about it, but I just haven't. I'm accumulating assets. When I'm not sure what to do because things are pulling, when things are all in the green, I just kind of add to my Bitcoin, because I know with the $21 million or 21 million coin cap that, and the halving coming at 2020, that it's a pretty darn safe bet. I mean, it going to 2460 is crazy because I was buying it $800 just in January. And Ethereum at $188.78 is insane. That's crazy. Ripple had a pullback. Now it looks like it's one of the only ones in the green. NEM, I was buying at 2 cents. Here we are at 22. Ethereum Classic, I was buying at $1.75. It's $17.96. I'm thinking that basically, as a rule of thumb, Ethereum Classic should be at about 10% of Ethereum, that's about where it sits right now. But if you see that get out of skew, then you can use that maybe as a little arbitrage opportunity. Litecoin is down to $28.63. I say down. It's not too disappointing to me because I was buying at $3.80 and $4, etc. One thing, Bitcoin has this new agreement where I guess they're going to go to SegWit and they're going to do some other scaling things. If that happens, the coins whose basically role was to be faster than Bitcoin with less transaction fees, so you could do more micro transactions. Some of those coins may be in trouble. It's like, and Litecoin may be one of those coins. If Bitcoin is doing everything that Litecoin is doing, why would you have Litecoin? I mean, I guess you could, but it's kind of infringing on their market. Now if there's some of them that are fast but also private, such as Dash or Monero, then I get it. Yeah, Monero, I don't know if you heard me talking, but it was in that $18 to $21 range, and I said that, it was a coiled spring, and I thought it was going to go up because of the market cap. And it did hit $55. It's back down to $41.97. Golem at 44 cents. I don't know if you need to watch that video from Sean Moo. I am not impressed with these guys. I mean, sure, you can make some short-term speculative money, but I just don't think that that they've got their act together. Not impressed. I'm going to put my money other places. Doge I've been adding to. I've got over 4 million Doge now. And Doge is one of those coins where you know, you can get a lot of coins for a little bit of money, and I think that those are the coins that are really pumping the most. Zcash is insane. I bought some at 67. It's at $232. Augur I bought at 10. It's at $26. Steam, you know, the Steam hype is kind of slowing down a little bit. So I'm looking for it to drop back below $1, and I will be adding some more. A lot of people are talking about Sia coin. I don't know much about it. I've already have 16 coins, and I'm kind of looking at red coin a little bit. I mean, but I think Sia coin could pump because it's so cheap, and people like to have a lot of coins. Let's go down the list here. I own some Factum, got in at 10. It's at, or no, I got in at 8, and it's $14.45. Hasn't had a huge pump, but I'm not a huge, you know, supporter of Factum. I bought it because it's on the Exodus beta wallet, so I have a little bit. Now here's one that I do like, Economy. Economy, I believe, the large investors, the stock and bond guys, are going to go there because they can go and get a diversified portfolio when that comes about. Now the ICN tokens don't buy that portfolio. They're buying into the platform because they take some fees. I think they take 3% and things like that. And they also are going to be burning some ICN, and they're going to be paying some dividends. So I like it. I like it. It had a huge run. I mean, it was at 40 cents not that long ago. It's $1.35. But I'm looking to add some on pullbacks. Looks like Pivx is making a nice little run. I think there's people probably, if you held on through the 70 cents and got back up and the $1.27, I congratulate you. I don't have any because on Mac my wallet kept on crashing, and I just don't need that aggravation. There's too many other choices. Down to Redcoin. It's pulling back, and that's great. It had a huge run. I mean, I was going to load the wallet about a week ago or 10 days ago, and then it pumped 400%, and I was like, no thank you. But it's pulling back, so I'm trying to load the wallet now. It's really sinking really slow though. Going back down, I'm passing over a lot of things because these are not coins that I'm involved in. Navcoin, I'm loving my Navcoin. I started getting in at 25 cents. It's only at 34. I'm saying only. If it was in the stock market, you'd be like doing backflips. But it hasn't really pumped like some of the other things, but I'll tell you, their wallet is amazing, and it stakes like a mofo. I mean, I staked, you know, a lot yesterday for me. I've got about 30,000 coins, and you know, I staked 7 coins yesterday, and you just leave that thing on and running. It doesn't take hardly any power, and it stakes. Mine stakes every day. And I really like it. They just activated SegWit. They have a privacy feature. You can go to their site, and you can see their projects that they're doing. I mean, they just really got it together. I really like Navcoin. Going down to my Burst, you know, Burst I bought, but now it's at 1 cent. I bought it at 0.0002. I started buying it. I've got almost 2 million, so I'm pretty happy camper. It's one of my largest holdings. I mean, it has pumped, and Burst Nation is very unique. I would go there and check it out and see what they've got. Very active community. You can sell some of your Burst or lend some of your Burst or buy these assets, and you can make money on your Burst. They have Burst Radio, strong community. They have a casino. They've got all this kind of stuff, and you know, you can just buy a heck of a lot of it. And so I see Burst, you know, ultimately go into, you know, a dime a burst. And even though there's a lot of 1,775,000, there's a cap at about 2.1, and it keeps on getting harder and harder to mine. I'm not looking at many things beyond that, but the state of the market is Bitcoin. They're talking about it in mainstream. I think they're finally going to tackle their scaling issues. You see where it is now. It's just a scarce product, and everybody's coming in. Anybody that's new starts at Bitcoin. They're paying a huge premium for it in Korea and Japan. I still am doing 40% of my portfolio into Bitcoin, but I'm actually leaning toward a little bit more now that they're going to tackle the scaling issues. I mean, I think we're going to see Bitcoin 5,000. I think we're going to see Bitcoin 10,000. So that's where we are. I'm not selling anything. I'm buying, I'm holding, I'm accumulating just like I do with my stocks and my bonds and my real estate. But I'm putting most of my free money into this market. It's an extremely exciting time. When to sell, I don't know. I may not sell. I may not. But I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments. When is it that you sell coin? Because it looks like maybe some people are taking some profits now. I'm just not interested. I don't need the money. I'm just going to keep on accumulating. So that's it. I hope you all have a great day. I appreciate you listening, and I'm getting a lot of comments on my videos, and I always respond back. I love the dialogue. You know, most people I talk to don't know anything about this, don't care about it. So as long as that's still happening, we have a chance of making some money here. When everybody's talking about it and everybody's in, that may be the time to sell. That could be a bubble. So, all right. Thank you all. Talk to you later.